Well, hello there. Welcome back to a new video. I have a big old bin of makeup, skincare, hair, plus some other goodies that I just really wanted to share with you that I've been absolutely loving and have been such great additions to my life lately. My first favorite is something you may have noticed me wearing in my past couple videos, which is some new jewelry pieces that I have from Ana Luisa. If you subscribe to this channel, you know I have talked about them for a very long time and how much I enjoy their jewelry, and they were kind enough to collab with me for this portion of today's video. I have a lot of the gold jewelry from them, and by the way, it wears amazingly. It does not like tarnish. I've had them I think for years now, honestly, that I've been working with Ana Luisa, and the wear on the jewelry, they still look brand new, which is amazing. If you've never heard me talk about Ana Luisa before, they make long-lasting, tarnish-resistant, like humidity tested type jewelry, so like top quality, but they're not exorbitantly expensive. They have some pieces for everybody starting at $39. And if you're in the US, they have free shipping, which who doesn't love that? They also have free shipping on exchanges. If you maybe want to exchange something that you ended up getting for something else, they make it really easy. And they also have 2-year warranties on their pieces if you don't love them, which I feel like is just another great testament to their quality. They're like, trust us, 2 years, try it out, see what you think. And since the holiday season is coming up so quickly, I can't believe it, their jewelry would make an amazing gift. They come in these really nice fabric pouches, so the gifting experience is really like top-notch, very memorable, and just to give someone something that they can use on an everyday basis that's like a really nice elevated version of something. I feel like that's one of the best gifts you can give, in my opinion. So let's talk about the pieces that I picked out. I wanted to pick out some silver pieces. I have a lot of their gold pieces. They do offer both on their site, which is great. Literally something for everybody. So I got this, first off, this little heart pendant that's silver. Love the length of it. I think this is really fun and playful and just very me. And then I have this smaller necklace here, which has like these little beads on it. This actually came in a set of 2, so great for layering. And then I have some gold hoops on today. I wanted to mix both gold and silver. Another new piece is this rope ring that has like the pave on it. This is a silver one. I've had this gold one for a while, and these are some of my favorite pieces from Ana Luisa, the like croissant collection with like that twisted look. They look so high-end and beautiful. I think those are really good like gift-worthy, like holiday sparkly jewelry pieces. And if you want to get on your gift game nice and early, make sure you secure those gifts that you need. They're having a 30% off sale right now, which already with their prices is such a good deal. One of my favorite things about Ana Luisa is they offer so many different styles on their site, like really modern sculptural jewelry, but also like some more playful ones like this. So like all ages, I feel like you could find some jewelry for that special person in your life that would really enjoy the piece. So if you want to shop their 30% off sale, I will have that in the link in the description from Ana Luisa. But let's move on to my next favorite. This was on the top, so I figured we would talk about it first. This is Nintendo Switch, if you have not seen one before. Not the Switch itself, but I do like this. I wanted to mention a game I've been playing. So much of my life lately has been playing this game. I'm so obsessed with it. So Zelda Tears of the Kingdom I have been obsessed with. It's actually my first Zelda game I've ever played, which I know I probably should have played them in order, but I just wanted the newest one. I don't really know what I was expecting from this game because I like heard about it but didn't do a ton of research before I got it. And as I'm playing it, I'm just amazed like every time at how fun and like challenging but still fun this game is. It's amazing. Huge open world game, like adventure style. It's just become one of my favorite games I've ever played. My little character Link here is dressed in blue, just like I am today. Hopefully you can see my little pink outfit as well. If anyone else has played this game, let me know what you think of it. It's amazing. So I have not had this in a favorites video in a while. It's one of my favorite skincare tools I've ever had. And during the holidays, they usually come out with like some fun patterns, and also during their sales, I think is the best time to buy these. This is the Dermablend Pore Extractor tool. This, if you've never used anything like it, it basically like vibrates and you use it on damp skin and you basically like scrape out the gunk of your pores, which sounds gross, but it is super satisfying. It's one of the only things I find effective on my skin, like pore strips and stuff. Like the traditional ones just don't work that well on me. This works in like, even if you don't have blackheads, if you wear a lot of makeup like I do, like even just within a couple of days, your pores can start to just build up maybe extra makeup or sebum, and this just knocks them right out. the silver glittery version. Like I said, check out what they have for the holidays because they usually have these like really fun finishes, and this is amazing. I think I do also have a discount code for you. I'm not sure if it's like stackable during the sales, but I will still have that below. This is a body care product. I've been loving the Hero Brave Body Once Over Toner. This is a toner that has zinc, AHA, and a mineral complex, so it's for your body. So if you get any sort of body acne or just like clogged pores, which I do, this one is so nice just after you shower, just to like mist it on your problem areas. Really gentle on the skin, doesn't have like an overpowering fragrance, and you can tell I've just been loving it. And the mister is really nice and like wide and very fine, so you could cover a lot of your body. So love this from Hero. I'm feeling like we should just jump around in terms of like the categories. So the next product I have here is an eyeshadow. This is from Surratt. I just posted a short actually today when I'm filming this of swatching these. These are their new Souffle eyeshadows, which are a water-based eyeshadow, which sounds really weird, and I was just totally not expecting the texture of these. Like that swirl, it doesn't move when you touch it. These don't swatch the best or apply the best with a brush. They're made to be used with your fingers, and they're like a sheer buildable eyeshadow, which I feel like is so interesting, but really, really fun for every day. I really like this like silvery shade that has a little bit of gold in it. I love applying shadows with my fingers, and I think these just apply so well that way. And the fact that they're buildable is so fun. Like you can have a sheer wash of this for every day or build it up for like a more glam look. Just make sure you let it dry in between. But these, they're just so innovative and fun, and I really like the texture of them, so I had to mention. Next I have a hairbrush here, which is kind of weird. Like I'm not easily impressed by hairbrushes, but this is from Dom Dom. It's a really cute print and it's lavender. This is a wet brush, which I had not tried before I got this one, which is like crazy to me because I have very long hair. You usually don't see all of it, but there's a lot of hair there. And when I get out of the shower, my hair in general is just a very knotty texture. Like it just happens to my hair. So especially when I get out of the shower, this is so much less like pulley and damaging on my hair. It has these like metal bristles. I don't know how exactly it works, but it goes through my hair so much smoother. Like I feel like I'm ripping so much less of my hair out, which is really important. I've been trying to focus on my hair routine a little bit more. Also, this, I love how it feels on my scalp. I feel like it's really good for your scalp as well because it like massages really nicely, and this is just very nice quality. And one of those things I'm like, I can't believe I did not have one of these before. Okay, sorry if my nose is a little red. I have literally a chronic runny nose, which sucks, especially in the winter. It just gets so much worse. So what happens? Back onto skincare favorite product here from Vetiver Dermalogica. This packaging so luxe. Really nice glass bottle and pump. This is their cleanser, vitamin C cleanser. As you can see, it just says C on it. This is really gentle, almost has like a thickness to it that gets nice and creamy. I've been loving this as a morning cleanse, but also as like my double cleanse after I take off my makeup. I feel like it could totally work on its own to take off makeup because it has like that thicker texture. Like it kind of sticks to your face in a really nice way, but washes off nice and milky and beautiful and leaves you with a hydrated feeling skin. Like it doesn't overly dry my skin. My skin's very sensitive, so I'm quite picky with my skincare, and this has been beautiful. So I just recently tried this version of this palette and I've been obsessed with it. Persona Identity palette. I've had their Identity 2 palette for a while, and I knew I loved the formulas, so I got the first Identity palette, which is more of their neutral version. This is what I used to create this eye look today. These are absolutely beautiful, the mattes and the shimmers. It's a mix of cool and warm tones, so it's just so versatile for everyday and more glam looks. What I love is all of these shimmers have a smooth metallic finish. I think you could sort of see that on my lid. It just looks really smooth. There's no chunkiness. So if you love a smooth pigmented metallic, I think you would absolutely love these formulas. So you don't get that like variety of textures, but if you love a smooth metallic, perfect for every day. And I really like the size of this palette too. I feel like it's perfect. Another hair fave here, actually this whole line of products. This is from Vorevemore, which they have this grow collection, which is designed to help like hair growth and hair health. This is their dry shampoo. I've also been loving the shampoo, conditioner, and serum all together. I feel like my hair has been so healthy with that combination. This is a talc-free dry shampoo. I usually don't use an aerosol dry shampoo because they're all a little bit too scented for me, but I really like this one. The scent it smells like just a little bit more natural. It's not super overpowering, so it doesn't like heavily linger in the hair. I have this in my hair today. It does such a good job at absorbing oil and giving you volume. No white cast on me. I do have blonde hair, so it's a little bit hard to tell, but I have just been loving this formula. This little can is almost empty. The nozzle is also amazing. I feel like it gives you such an even application. Another makeup favorite I've been loving, which is like an oldie but goodie product to me. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder and Ethereal Light. I've actually had this for quite a long time. I'm just still amazed at how many uses I can find for this powder. This is like the lightest white shade with like cool undertones. It is a very sheer powder. What's so special about this is just the formula. The fact that it has glow in it, but it is so finely pearlized. It actually smooths and like catches light in a really flattering way on the skin. This I will use to blend out a more dramatic highlight. I'll put it on the high points of the face. I'll use it as an eyeshadow or just as a really natural highlight on its own. There's just so many things you can do with it. Like, they are pricey, but I feel like you get so much bang for your buck with these. So love this from Hourglass. This looks like it is my last hair favorite of the bundle. These are from DP Hue. These are the brightening powder sachets, same thing I guess. If you've never heard of these, which I had not heard of them before I tried these ones either, it's a chelating powder, which says it helps brighten blonde and highlighted hair by removing minerals, metal, chlorine, and product buildup. So I use a shower head that has a filter in it, but I use a lot of purple shampoos and conditioners because I like to really like de-brassify my hair. And I feel like they can leave behind just like the darker pigments. And this just helps to like lift everything and also just product buildup. It's just one of those like really deep cleaning products for your hair. It smells like a little funky, like it just smells like acidic almost in a way. It's just a powder you mix up, leave it in your hair, and it does actually like brighten my hair surprisingly. Like I said, never heard of it before I tried it, but now I'm like, I feel like I can't live without them because they do make such a difference. Let's talk about some base products I've been loving, starting with the Covergirl Color Correcting Serum Moisturizer Primer. This is a redness neutralizer, so it has this like greenish yellow hue to it. I've been mixing this with my foundations to add like oliveness, but it also is really nice as a base. It's a bit more moisturizing feeling, and I feel like it does do a really good job at evening out my redness, and it's great for sensitive skin. I'm not allergic to anything in it, and it does not have like a fragrance in it. So glass bottle feels really nice, especially for the price. I think it's a great green base product if you have problems with redness or you have olive skin. Two foundations that I've been really enjoying. First is the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I always forget the name of this. This I tried a while back when it first came out and it wasn't my favorite, and I decided to repurchase it and just play around with it and see if I could get it to work, because I remember it wasn't horrible, it just like wasn't immaculate. But I'm also trying to be a little bit less of a perfectionist when it comes to like how my makeup looks. It's like most stuff is probably going to wear off by the end of the day. So this I've just been really enjoying because it has a nice medium coverage. I mix it with the Covergirl primer. It looks really skin-like. It's not really matte, but it's not glowy. It just is like that in-between satin skin finish, which I really, really like for my skin nowadays. It's comfortable. The shade is not perfect, but mixed in with the Covergirl primer, it's been pretty good. Another one I've been really liking, which is thinner and doesn't wear quite as well on me versus the Haus Labs, is the Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint, but I still really like it. Shade 110. This has some vitamin C in it. Really good like skincare ingredients. As you can see, it has this pearl to it, which gives you a really nice natural glow. It just feels thin and comfortable if you like want to even out your skin but you don't want to feel like you have makeup on, but it still has a really decent amount of coverage, which I love from like a skin tint. It's like it still evens stuff out, so love this one from Maybelline. Also good affordable drugstore option. Also full on obsessed with the Haus Labs concealer. I have very creasy under eyes. This is the best concealer I've ever tried. I feel so confident saying that because it's the only thing that doesn't crease heavily on me. It may settle a slight bit by the very end of the day. I have this on today, but it looks so good. It blends out so well. It has like a nice sticky texture, so it doesn't blend away, like it gives you that coverage. Absolutely love. Haus Labs is having a sale soon. I will definitely be stocking up on this. This is what made me try the foundation again, because I was like, if I'm so obsessed with this, maybe I can make that foundation work for me, because this is amazing. If you watch my like dewy everyday makeup routine I posted a little bit ago, You may have known I'm also been a little bit obsessed with like glowier style blushes, which is not my usual. I usually do powders. A couple products I've been really loving. Iris&Romeo, this blush stick. It has ceramides in it, so it's really good for your skin. This is the shade Rosy Glow. It's technically a multi-balm, so you could use it anywhere you want. It is so pretty and juicy and glowy. It also has a really nice like natural makeup scent to it. I have no idea how to describe it. I don't have this one on today because I did a little bit more of like a matte base, but on the everyday basis I'm either reaching for this one or the Daniel Sandler watercolor blushes. These are really interesting, have a more dry oil feel, but they actually like dry down to a powder finish almost, so they're super long lasting and very shimmery, but in a like, they're never glittery, they just look so smooth and angelic. Lippies I've been enjoying. First, the Colourpop So Glassy lip gloss. This I was not expecting to be as smooth as it is, which I love from the drugstore. I love that they're at Target now. This is like from one of their specific collections, but they do just have these. I've seen that at my Target. They have this very tiny little applicator, but these are super smooth, non-sticky gloss, which as I said I wasn't expecting from like Colourpop. Oh, also one of the reasons I really love this is because it is non like heavily fragranced. I really don't notice a fragrance at all in this, especially from the drugstore. It is really hard to find lip gloss that I like. I don't know, I'm really sensitive to like overly scented lip products. This one is not, so if you need a good drugstore option, you like just a smooth gloss that's not sticky, the So Glassy formula. Try this one out. Speaking of lip glosses, this is a very different formula from the Colourpop one. This is a thick, juicy, like balmy type of formula from Covergirl, the Clean Fresh Yummy Glosses. I just got this new shade. My favorite is the lavender one. This one is called But First a Cosmo. I didn't realize that they had different scents depending on the shade. At least that's what I noticed between the two that I got. This one is a lot fruitier, which I don't like. This one's a little strong for me, but the lavender one I don't notice as much. These have this big old doe foot. These stay on your lips for so long. Like, they're so balmy and occlusive. It doesn't really feel like a gloss. It feels like a really thick balm, but has the shine of a gloss, which is so fun. These are viral, and I think for a reason. Like, they are one of the longest lasting shiny finishes at the drugstore. Also had to give a shout out to my two girls here from Natasha Denona. I have the Xenon palette in the I Need a Nude. The I Need a Nude has just been my everyday go-to cool neutrals. I love the variety of formulas in terms of the foils and the metallics that you get in here versus the Persona one that has the smooth metallics, which I think are great for every day. This, you just get so much to play with. This was my first Natasha palette, and I think they're so worth the money because there's just so many unique shades, and I've had it for a while and still don't feel bored of it. And then the Natasha Denona Xenon palette, which was this just unapologetically super cool tone palette. I love that there's literally like not even a stitch of warm tones in this. If you're gonna make a cool tone palette, I feel like just do this. Most of us have the neutrals that we like in our collection, right? But this is so fun. It can be so glam, but surprisingly neutral and like natural everyday looks. If you don't believe me, watch my video review of this palette. I did everyday looks and nighttime looks. Same goes for this if you want to see full detailed looks, but I have been full on obsessed with these. These two in the Persona palettes I've just been reaching for over almost every single shadow. I also have a liner here from Colourpop. I wanted to mention the cream gel liners. I love the NYX ones from the drugstore, but I got this one because it's a unique shade that I didn't see in the NYX line, which is a very light pearly pink. I love to wear this just on the lower lash line or in the waterline. That's not too overpowering on me. Like, if you just get a light shimmery shade, it really makes your eyes like twinkle and pop in such a fun way. If you've never tried it, this is such a nice way to get into it. I also just wanted to reiterate my love for this lipstick from MAC. If you have a hard time finding a nude lip that doesn't look warm or too cool or too pink on you, try this out. Or if you're just like a similar skin tone to me and you need like a very fair skin nude lip, this is the Viva Glam 2 lipstick. The shade, I have it on today, My Perfect Neutral. It always just looks so natural on me. If I like don't know what lip to do, this is what I pull out. How perfect is that? Like, it just has the perfect balance of everything. I love this matte formula as well. It is not drying. Way better than like the Charlotte Tilbury mattes. I think this is technically like a satin though. Yeah, it's a satin lipstick. It's just amazing. The shade specifically, if you have a hard time finding a nude and you have yet to find your perfect nude, give this one a try. Those were all of my favorites that I've been loving as of lately. Don't forget to check out the Ana Luisa sale. I will have it in the description below. Everything else I mentioned will also be in the description box. Don't forget to like if you did enjoy this and subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see some more videos. Speaking of more videos, there will be 2 on the screen here so we could keep hanging out. 1 or 2. Pick one of these and we'll keep hanging out. Doodly doodly doo doo doo. But thank you for watching and I will see you in one of those. Bye.